Hello everybody and welcome back for another episode of Star Wars The Old Republic, Sith Warrior. Alright everybody, so where we left off from the last episode is we got a good feel for Dromund Kaas. And we met up with Darth Barris, who of course gave us more work to do. But now we carry on. Gonna see what we can see. What kind of nonsense we can get up to. Let's see if I have a story email on this character. I do. From Apprentice Melora. She's not gonna be happy. If you recall, she was the one we got in trouble with her boss. You have no idea what you've done, do you? That Ducata brain was just the beginning. Lord Renning's after Chlorslug eggs now, and I'm expected to get them. Punishment for my weakness, he says. Before I become brood meat, my master has ordered me to send you this gift. He hopes it will lessen the chance of you being killed. May he be as wrong in that as he is in everything else. Ooh, fortitude stems. That's very nice of him. What can you do? Sometimes you try to backstab your lord and you fail. Not my problem. Well, good thing we checked. Let's carry on. Oh, looks like we got a quest turn in down this way. So we're gonna go ahead and mount up. See what there is to see. How's my pack looking? It's managed. Well managed. Can't say the same about my Jedi Knight. We're gonna do some work there. We really will. Yeah. Well, no, not the medical droid. We have a quest turn in. What am I? What where? Oh, this away on the actual dock. Okay. Rennigan.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
Actually, I do.
You've been a bad boy, Rennigan. Murdering innocent citizens.
No, hold on. I never killed anybody who didn't have it coming. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
Pretty strange job.
You didn't ask why you were hired to tag random people.
I got instructions, not explanations. Seemed harmless at the time. I had no idea my clients would kill those people. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
This is an odd turn of events.
Tell me what happens now.
I'm not taking the blame for something I didn't do. I'm in over my head and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
Of course.
Tell me what I can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
I'll kill your accuser.
I'll eliminate the man who sent me. Never liked him anyway.
Poor scum. Should have minded his own business. Take this hunter tag. Use it on that nosy scumbag. He'll become my client's new target. When you're done, come back here. I'll have your payment ready.
Got it. I get to kill somebody. It's typically how we like to do things around here.
Enjoy your stay.
Come on. There we go. All right. So, coming up on this guy. I don't even remember his name. Oh, Wang Wrightson, right? Oh, I gotta tag him. Okay, there we go.
I'm a city girl, but there's something.
Tagged for execution, I suppose. Now I return to Renegade. Well, I have another turn in while I'm here. Hold on. Did I? No? Oh, I thought I did. Apologies, everyone. I think there is a turn in there. It's just hidden by the stronghold symbol. Let's just double check. Anybody? Does anybody want to talk to me? Nope. I'm seeing things. All right. Well, happens to the best of us. All right. Back to Renegade. Tell you, these allergies are getting me. All right. Let's go ahead and drop them out.
Destination?
Yes. Renegade. I did the thing.
You tagged that screaming idiot, huh?
Yeah, I
Only
did.
a matter of time before the Sith pounce on him. It's not gonna be pretty. Doesn't bother you getting that guy killed?
I'm a Sith. I'm not the one killing him.
I'm just relaying information.
I tried to tell myself the same thing about those other victims. I'm not happy, but it was either him or me. He should have kept his mouth shut. Here, this is every credit I have. Thanks for the help.
Let's see how much you had. 455. Bruh, you were not doing well. Alrighty. Where to next? Okay, back to this Cause City Central. Okay, we're going to the transporter quest. Okay. Mission. Key. Use the key terminology here. So, I did say that one of my next videos was going to be a Hammer Station video, because that seems to be where we're falling in chronologically. That's probably going to actually be next week, Thursday, so that it actually helps the Jedi Knight playthrough catch up a little bit, because as you can see, the Sith Warrior playthrough is like an episode ahead, so that'll even things out a little bit. And then we can carry on having probably the majority of the missions that we're going to be, or flashpoints we're going to be doing from now on, are going to be videos outside of the playthroughs, just because they aren't Sith or Republic specific like the S-List and Black Talon. And I'll do it on a different character for giggles, probably. It'd be a good sneak peek for the other classes.
All right, man, let's hurry up and get this hunk of carbonite to its owner.
All right.
Hey, Captain Oblivious. Boo.
I didn't see you enter. Lord Barris didn't need to send a welcoming party.
Barris sent me to babysit?
I'm here to make sure you do your job.
I hardly think that's necessary. My men and I have performed much more dangerous duties for Lord Barris. The prisoner is frozen in carbonite, so he's not a flight risk. And this is friendly territory. Surely we're safe here.
Trust me, you weren't.
Sith interests are complicated.
Yes, my lord. Whatever you say. Let's get this oversized block of ice to your master.
Ooh. Troubles a brewing. Time for some fun.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice. So step away from the carbonite man and no one ends up in a grave.
You're not welcome here.
This is a private party.
Then consider it crashed. I'm here to relieve you of your burden. Whether that includes your own lives as well is up to you.
Looky. If it ain't SWTOR, your master be wanting the froze man too, huh? Too bad for you. It mine.
Friends of yours?
You two know each other.
To know Tumar is to hate Tumar.
That go true for you too, SWTOR. If you don't flee, this be like killing 2 stone with 1 bird.
I'm such a fool. I'll never doubt Lord Barris again. What do we do?
We kill.
We kill them all.
I know you're Sith, stranger, but I think your bravado is ill-advised.
He got ideas, SWTOR.
Nah.
How about we play wishbone with the talker? Bigger half get the spoils.
A truce, then. You stood a chance against one set of us Sith, but even a master Force user can't beat these odds.
I beg to differ.
Time to roll the dice, then. Attack!
Time for killing, boys!
They're not gonna live. Yeah, 1 down. The big one first. Silly, all of you. My master said we're picking up a person frozen in carbonate, and that's what we're gonna do. The hell are you doing?
I see more
Commander.
ambushers on the way. Maybe you can hold them off while my men and I make a run for it and deliver the prisoner to Lord Barris.
Wimps. Fine.
Leave the fighting for real fighters.
Come on, man. Double time.
I like how pretty much anybody frozen in carbonite looks like Han Solo. It's very nice. Nice touch. Who's next? You two. Absolutely. Good night. And it's that. Let's go on this way. See what we find. Anybody bringing up the rear? No? Ah, we're all done then. Cost City. And we move.
Ready for departure.
All right. Center.
Enjoy your stay.
Let's do it. Master, I've disposed of the criminals. I'm here for my payment. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to ride that longer. It's so slow to walk everywhere. Should have put that jetpack ability on my action bar. Oh well. And we're here. Y'all still just having a chat? Okay. Darth Barris. How's it going?
Franklin informed me of the ambush at the cargo port.
Uh-huh.
Apparently there are more eyes on us than even I thought. I have felt a disturbance in the Force.
Oh, did you?
It leaves doom imprinted on my dreams. A grave and mysterious threat that could bring down my entire power base.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
This man is a top Republic agent captured while investigating my most deeply embedded spy on Nar Shaddaa.
Oh.
My invisibles. The Force grants me a vision of doom. And immediately, my untraceable spy, who has left no footprints, no trail, is almost exposed. It makes me furious.
Guess there was a trail.
Maybe your spy wasn't so invisible after all.
Do not presume to tell me my business. There's no profit in it. I must learn what tipped off the Republic agent. He is the key to uncovering the nature of this threat. Now, while I thaw the prisoner and painfully siphon every morsel of information I can from him, I have some concerns that require your special talents.
Can't I observe your work?
I'd like to stay and watch the torture, my lord.
Yuck. Please, no.
You can watch me torture the next prisoner.
Oh.
Go to the Imperial post in the jungles outside the city. Commander Pritch is stationed there. He has a seek and destroy task for you.
Don't I outrank Pritch?
I don't take orders from lackeys.
Pritch is merely relaying information, apprentice. I must tend to the torturing of this miserable Republic agent. Waste no time. I have more for you to do once this is complete. You are dismissed.
I love it when Barris gets annoyed. He doesn't hide it very well. He's just like, you're testing my patience, apprentice. I love it. All right, let's continue here. All right. Can't mount up. Dang it. I want to. I like my pod racer. Okay. Speak to Commander Pritch. Probably gonna have to hop on a shuttle. Yep. You know, I probably could have fast traveled this, but we're already here now. Might as well enjoy the sights. Cost City really does look awesome. I love it. I'd argue it's cooler than Coruscant. Nice cool blue tones everywhere. With a stark red in the center of the council building. Yeah. It's a good juxtaposition. And we cruise. Oh, wait. He's over here? I'm confused. He's not over here. With the indicator. Oh, that's different. That's not what we're doing. Alright, alright. Let's go see a man about a spy. Oh boy. This is taking longer than I thought. You know, the bioluminescence on these plants. I wonder if that's coming from plants, or are there like microorganisms in the plants giving off the light? I'm very curious. Am I stuck in a hole? This is bullshit. Okay. A powerful Sith warrior. Do not get stuck in holes. Do. Was I supposed to turn there? Possibly. Not entirely sure. Yeah, I think it was. We'll take that turn. We don't need to kill Master Craig again. Master Craig. He was a Mandalorian. I forget what his rank was, to be honest. Oh, we got a quest here. Where is it? You, Lord Drowl.
Exactly as reported. A Degree 6 revolt, population equivalent to the Duros uprising on Zilior. Subjects occupy a moderate radius of jungle. Good.
Oh?
Good.
Okay.
Welcome, apprentice. Your timing couldn't be better.
Oh?
I am Lord Drowl.
Uh-huh.
When the Empire encounters resistance on its conquered worlds, they call me.
Oh,
I'm
good.
here to end the slave uprising on Drummond Cass.
An uprising.
I wasn't aware there was a slave revolt going on.
Very soon there won't be. You can assist me in ending it.
Good.
The situation is this. A Sith Lord was constructing a colossal statue of himself in the jungle. His slaves revolted and armed themselves. The Colossus remains unfinished, and well-armed slaves now control the jungle. An embarrassment for the Empire, but an opportunity for me.
To kill slaves, you mean?
Sounds like the perfect opportunity to thin the slave population.
Slave deaths will be a byproduct of my plan, but not the focus. I'm testing a toxic weapon, a poison called Quell. Its victims experience a prolonged state of agonizing pain before finally dying. The victims' allies are so horrified by Quell's effects, they lose their wills to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove.
You're good at this.
What a disturbing experiment. You're quite the sadist, Lord Drowl.
Please, there's no need for flattery. I need someone to introduce a controlled amount of Quell into the slave's water supply, so that I can determine the proper dosage. Work is
Easy.
dangerous, there will be armed slaves everywhere, but your success will be well rewarded.
All right.
What do you say?
Ready when you are.
Anything for a fellow Sith.
Superb. Then let's get started. My assistant, Sergeant Slerin, will recommend the correct dosage of Quell and give you a supply. See him at the research tent.
All right. The Sergeant Slayer.
If I know Lord Drowl's tastes, which unfortunately I do, he sent you for the Quell toxin.
You are correct.
I'm helping him put down the slave revolt.
Do you truly understand what he's asked you to do?
Yes.
If I told you this experiment is pointless, that past studies have shown increased suffering has no impact on the speed of surrender. This has nothing to do with accelerating the end of a rebellion. Lord Drowl simply takes perverse thrill in gratuitous suffering.
He's a Sith.
I see no problem here.
It's a matter of efficiency.
I am
There's
really
no
not
good
winning
reason why
points
our
with
mission
Vet today.
must be prolonged. I want this assignment over with. The faster this rebellion ends, the faster I'll be reassigned to more important work. Serving Lord Drow's bloodlust has stunted my career. If not for his inefficiency, I'd be a captain by now.
Sorry you've been held back.
How very unfortunate.
I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm looking for an ally. Lord Drow's dosage of Quell toxin will have slaves writhing in agony for pointless weeks, during which this area will remain volatile.
Pointless?
I've prepared a dose that will kill the slaves efficiently, which is better for the Empire and for me. Will you deliver my dosage instead?
They're rebels. They will suffer.
I want these renegade slaves to pay for disobeying the Empire.
You're not merely prolonging the slaves' agony, but my own as well. Committed to your work, aren't you? Very well. Take the Quell toxin and inject it into the slave camp's water filtration systems. See Lord Drow for your payment when you're done.
All right. Water filters. 4 of them. And then we destroy the reserve water tanks. Okay. Can I harvest this? No, I can't. Okay. We should find some salvage piles around here at some point, though. Where do I click? This is one of the things. Oh, somebody just clicked it. That's what it is. There it is. Sweet. A few extra ones we don't need to fight. Now up here, slaughter. Pathetic. And reserve water tank destroyed. We are well on our way. Hey, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Where did that water tank go? Hey, is that a thing I can salvage? It sure is. Yay. Got more silica and desh. Oh, there's the water tank. Or filter. Wrong way. Oh, I have to do some extra slaughter for a bonus mission. Well, why didn't you say so? We can do that.
All better.
Oh, more salvage. Let's do that. Got silica and dash. We're going to be getting that for a little while. I think that's mainly all we're going to get on Droman Cost. This is a very low-level planet. Thank you. Oh, you too. Don't mind me. A collaborator. Down you go, sir. How dare! Ah! How dare you? Impaled. Down you go. Reserve tank. Down. We gotta do more slaughter. Quest says we're not nearly complete. There we go. We're getting closer now. 18. That was an easy 5 kills. And then we got this guy. There you go. Next. That's a good little pack. How many more we need? 11? We gotta do it. I mean, 7 more. It's like 5 right there. Need 3 more. We gotta poison this thing, but it's been poisoned already. Let me get these extra kills I need. And down you go. Rest well. Sucks to be a lookout today. Alright. Oh. Well, I'll wait. It's fine. Still need 2 more reserve tanks as well. Where might they be? We'll find them. Come. Let me click it. Let me click it. There we go. Alright. Sure, there's some over here. That's the last tank. Hey, he changed his notes. Those were a little lower. Okay. Where are the other tanks? I'm lost. Not lost. I am having trouble finding these things. That's okay, we'll get them. There's a collaborator. We don't need to deal with that right now. Let's grab some more extras. Come here. We have lots to do. Okay. So now we have 1 more tank. Bet you're doing great. One more, darling. Is it up here? This would be a cool spot. Yep, it sure is. What's that over there? More crystals that I can't harvest. That's okay. Yeah, let's go turn it in. Oop. I have to go around the wall. Hey. I gave everybody their poison. Here's us poison.
You delivered the exact results I hoped for. Quell is like an imbibed torture device infesting those rebel slaves.
Yes.
It's exhilarating to see the effects on the survivors who can only stand by and watch helplessly.
I'm ready for a reward.
All that remains is my payment.
Yes.
I promised you'd be compensated well, and I stand by my promises. Quell toxin will be a great asset to the Empire. Uprisings will end painfully and decisively. You've earned your reward, my friend. Now go. I have horror and despair to observe and chronicle.
Well, these aren't any good, but we'll sell them. And then we've also got a very good chunk of XP. Oh, I must select one. It doesn't matter. All right. Mount up. And then we continue through this area to our next quest. To our story quest, I believe. Almost there. I won't lie, this area is looking a bit rough. Honestly, somebody should put out these fires. I can't. I would, but I can't. Okay, we got a quest over there. Heroic mission here. Wow. Let's grab this first.
My lord? Look at them out there. They're like animals. Hundreds of slaves with no one to command them and without a thought in their minds as to what to do with their freedom. Like I said, the slaves are animals. But we've noticed strange behavior in the pack, and my superiors want to know more. Some of the slaves are killing each other.
Oh?
We don't know if they're mad or hungry, desperate, or if there's a faction of slaves who've turned on the rest.
What do you think?
You've been observing them. Give me your best guess.
I don't really know. Who can fathom the mind of a slave? We know that the killings are ritualistic. The murderous slaves come in the night, stab their foes, and paint themselves in blood. If you could investigate, catch them in the act and take them down, maybe you could find a clue to their motives.
Very well.
I'll return when I've discovered more.
Look for any slave who's turned on his peers. With luck, he'll lead us to answers.
All right. That could be interesting. And then Volcola.
Hey, my lord, right? Not sure about my propers with you folks. Seeing as how you're already killing slaves and causing a fuss, how'd you like to make a pile of credits?
I do like to get paid.
Can't have too many credits.
That's what I like to hear. Let me give you the lowdown. So Darth Valron is on the Dark Council, and his apprentice Lord Ket wants to advance, so he starts building a giant statue to his master.
Ha.
But Lord Ket doesn't want his master to know, so he brings in slaves from off-world. Slaves rebel, and we get this mess.
Where do I come in?
I assume you weren't hired to tell tourists the fascinating tale of the slave rebellion?
Here's where it gets complicated. Lord Ket wants to save face, but secretly. He calls in me and my mercs. By the time we get here, the slaves have captured some giant industrial drills, and they're getting ready to bring down the whole giant statue.
Oh.
Our best team goes in with explosives to blow up the drills. Slaves kill every last one. Got a pile of credits for anyone who grabs those explosives, hooks them to a giant drill, then fights off slaves until the explosives detonate.
That sounds like fun. All right. And then we report to Commander Pridge.
Commander Pridge at your service, my lord. Lord Barris informed me you'd be paying us a visit, and prepared to offer full assistance.
You're full of enthusiasm.
Aren't you a good little soldier?
Lord Barris has always found me so, Lord. Permit me to update you on the situation here. There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
They broke their bonds.
And they're not slaves anymore, are they?
I stand corrected, my lord. Former slaves. What no one knows is that Lord Barris orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret.
Oh?
Now the slave captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Barris's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
That's no good. They're getting greedy.
Slaves. They're never satisfied.
Having been a slave for a period of time, I'd say that's an understatement.
You think they know better than to blackmail a Sith Lord? Lord Barris wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
All right. I need coordinates.
Just tell me where to go.
Slaves are scattered throughout the area, but the captains tend to congregate near the unfinished Colossus.
Okay.
I'll wait here for your return.
Got it.
Takes guts to sit here and wait, don't you think?
He's on duty.
This is his post, Vet.
Pretty cushy, all I'm saying.
Okay, everybody. Here's the thing. I would normally go running after this quest at this point in the episode, but I have a little spiel for you guys. If you didn't see the Jedi Knight episode yesterday, I essentially did my first little recruiting effort. But if you're only watching my Sith Warrior playthrough, this is the one for you. As you see, I have a Star Destroyer. It is actually a Dreadnought. How do I have that, you ask? Well, a lot of time and a lot of credits. Because I am the only person in my guild. At the time, I did have some help. My parents played for a little while, and we worked pretty hard to get up the money, to scrounge up some decorations, as you can see. But this is our guild flagship. Not only is it a cool place to decorate, I have decoration vendors. I have all of the banks you could need. I have the frickin' GTN on our bridge. That's the auction house. Right next to mailboxes. For all of your money-making schemes. And I need help. Okay? I could work really hard to get decorations and deck this place out. That'll take a really long time. And you know what? It would be lonely. It would probably just be me doing boarding party over and over for hours on end and using those credits and whatever crafting materials I get with those credits to make my own decorations. While I usually would have no problem with that, I'm kind of a different guy now. I feel a sense of community with my channel. So I am inviting anyone watching, anyone at all, to join my guild, Insidiosis. This guild was established prior to this game's release. If you guys weren't around back then, I understand. But back when this game was in pre-order, you could be on the forums, chatting it up with just about anybody who's also waiting for this game to come out, and you could actually establish your guild through their forums prior to the game's release. Literally logged into the game, already a part of the guild. So, you want in? I'll take you. Whether you've been watching forever on this channel, or you're just hopping in now, if you're playing this game, I want you in my guild. Doesn't have to be your main character. You could totally make it all and join the guild. And here's the deal. I have this awesome ship. However, getting the keys to your ship doesn't mean you necessarily get the keys to everything. If I go through this doorway here, you will see that there is a command deck, a crew deck, a hangar deck, and an engineering deck. I have access, I believe, only to the bridge and the officer deck. And it's not cheap. But we would accomplish this together. There is no doubt in my mind. Okay? We would have to unlock these levels. And if you've been watching the channel for quite a while and would like a nice cushy officer seat in the guild, I could provide that. And what would that mean? Well, you could go to the officer deck. Eventually I will get there. Officer deck. There we are. And you will get to decorate this nice little piece of real estate, which also has a nice view of the hangar. I believe we will be able to unlock the hangar as well. And we will be able to get ships that we can have in our hangar. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, come join my guild. We're going to kill a whole bunch of stuff together. We're going to do conquests. We're going to unlock some cool stuff. Now, you have my guild name. It's Insidiosis. It's literally Insidious US. But you need my server. So I'm going to log out real quick and I'm going to let you know what server I'm on. That character Amethorean right there, that's my main guy. So if I'm online on this character, hit me up. I will send you a G invite so fast. So also, let's see, server selection. I am on the server Starforge. There are not many servers left. So I think there's a pretty good chance that if you're watching, you're either already here or you can get there real easy. And with that, I say have a good morning, day, evening, and good night. And I will see you all in the next episode.